Here we are for episode 17 of the level 3 UIM. We are going to just home telly and, as per usual, stack up these clues once again. So, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong here, but this clue isn't working. It says dance at the crossroads north of Draenor. Equip an iron chain body, a sapphire ring, and a longbow. I am at the crossroads north of Draenor. I have an iron chain body, a sapphire ring, and a longbow. And we use dance. And nothing happens. What? Oh. Wait, now it works. Normally it works around the stash unit? I don't know. Oh, I need to get through this before the highwayman destroys me. Normally it works here. I'm not quite sure why it was messing about that time, but nonetheless, that's that clue done. And here we have coming in the big number 500 of the caskets. That also concludes our 50 caskets for the episode, but we are now completely halfway to our 1000 goal, which feels amazing, but it's also quite daunting to think how long this has taken so far, and we still have another 500 to go, but we are going to keep these grinding every episode. We will eventually get to 1000. I know a lot of you are looking forward to it, trust me, I am too. This grind is hopefully going to be massively worth it when it gets to the end, but we're now going to head on with some other stuff. So, while I head over to the tool leprechaun so I can store this spade, let's have a little conversation about what I want to do in this episode. The shooting stars recently got released, and even though these aren't going to be that efficient for me to train, I want to try them out. Like I said before, this series isn't about being efficient, it's about enjoying myself and trying some new things. And I've never done shooting stars before, apart from in the old game, obviously. But we are going to store this spade with the leprechaun, and then I'm going to see if there's like a clan chat or something as to which I can find out where a shooting star is. I've never actually attempted any of this, so it's all fairly new to me. But yeah, so we're going to look for a clan chat or some other guidance as to how to find shooting stars. So apparently there are some clan chats, so I'm going to have to leave my clan chat for now, but I will be joining it again later. So we are going to try this. This CC apparently is for crash stars. And there we go, big chat of this, so we're going to find out where a star is and we're going to get cracking on some mining stars. Okay, so I did find the crash star, but what I didn't realise is it actually spawns inside the crafting guild, so I'm actually going to have to go and get a brown apron from Varrock before I can even go in here. Hopefully it's still here when I get back, but we are going to quickly teleport up to Varrock and grab the apron. Okay, so we've got the brown apron, we're going to just go in here now. I don't know how much of this is left. It was a tier 5 when someone called it out, but we are just going to go and start mining this star, and we'll see how much dust we can get from this one star. Okay, so that is the first star done. We got 160 stardust from that, which is actually really nice because it's 300 stardust to buy a bag full of gems, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be spending these on because it will give me a method to train crafting. We are going to look out for another star now and see how that goes. Okay, so we found another shooting star. We are going to probably have to try and lure this mugger because otherwise he's going to be attacking me while I'm mining. So we just quickly run around here, or try. There we go. It's a bit of a laggy world apparently. We'll try and get this guy stuck if I can. It's actually quite annoying. Oh no, I had him stuck. Okay, someone's killing him. That's not great because he's going to respawn and end up attacking me. So I've got to be paying attention so I don't die. But we're going to try and mine this star for a little bit and hopefully not die to the mugger when he respawns. Okay, so that's another rock done. I need to get away from this mugger because I did trap him on the other side, but obviously when the star went, that one collapsed. We didn't actually get that much from that one. It was almost depleted when we got there, but we're going to look out for another rock and see how that goes. So it's been a little bit, but we have had a call that there is a star in Leverkenge north of the bank. I'm really hoping I do not die to these scorpions because that would be absolutely disastrous. I'm just going to hide for a second because they can deal 4 damage, and I don't want to die. There's a couple more on the way up. Maybe I can sneak into the bank without getting hit. We are going to hope so, because I don't think they can go in the bank. Oh no, they can't, because they can't fit through the door. But there's another star here. We're going to make sure there's no scorpions around, and then we're going to mine through this one. Okay, so there's another star mined. We are now at 416 stardust, which means we can buy a bag full of gems. But we're going to be mining some more stars, because I'm actually really enjoying this. It's nice and relaxing, and it's a new experience that I haven't actually done on Old School before. So we're going to try and stack up some of this stardust and get maybe 3 bag full of gems. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how that goes. But I'm not going to record any more clips of shooting stars because I don't want to spam up the video with these. But I'll see you when I feel like I've had enough of stars. We just got 64 mining coming in. Still mining some stars, up to 731 stardust now, and we're going to keep this going. And I think that's going to be the last star we're going to do. We did end up with 3,106 Stardust, which is quite a lot really. That's actually 10 bags full of gems, which I think is 400 gems. We've also got a few extras here that we had on the way. We're going to drop these clues because we don't need them. The only ones we're doing anyway are easies, and obviously I've done all the 50 for this episode. But we are going to head up to the mining guild to cash this in. Alright, so now that we've collected up the 3,000 Stardust, we're going to be heading over here to this guy who I believe sells me the stuff for Stardust. Let's get through this dialogue. Okay, so here's the shop. How much is the ring actually? Oh, we could buy the ring. I'm not even sure how useful this would be. I don't even know what this does actually. I think it improves mining proficiency, but I'm not going to be doing that much mining. Saying that though, I don't actually have a decent ring at the moment, so... You know what, actually? I think I'm actually going to go and buy this ring. I was originally going to spend it going to spend it all on a bag full of gems, but given that we can afford this and still have like 1.1k left over, it's I don't know, it's really tempting. Right, so with that in mind, we are actually going to buy one of these rings. I wasn't originally going to do it, but I think it's a cool addition to the account. We now have a full charged ring, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to spend 900 Stardust on the bags full of gems, and then we'll be using the rest of the Stardust to charge the ring. So we'll see how many bags we can get here. We still did manage to get 3 bags of gems, which is really nice, but we can now put Stardust into the ring, which can add 206. And the best part about this is if I want to get the Stardust back, I can always take it out of the ring later. I'll go and sell this off in Port Sarim like I do with the rest of the jewellery, and we're going to get on and we're going to craft up all of these. But first of all, let's see what we get from these bags. Oh, we did get a Dragonstone from the first one. Okay, that's nice. And there we go. That's pretty decent. We did get 1 Dragonstone. I can't really do all that much with Dragonstones, especially in terms of selling, because no shop buys it. It would just be sold to a random shop for any old price. But we are going to craft all of these into jewellery, and then we're going to go and sell them off to get some nice crafting XP. So apparently I'm a bit of an idiot, and I didn't realise I don't actually have the level to make Dragonstone necklaces. Not that it really matters anyway. I'm probably just going to go grab a ring mold real quick and make it into a Dragonstone ring, because that's the only thing I can make. 72 for the necklace, and obviously I have 66. So we're going to finish up these. I'm actually going to go grab a ring mold. We're going to turn this into a ring so we can get rid of the Dragonstone, and then finish up all this crafting, and then we can move on. Okay, so that is the last of the gems used up. We're finished crafting all of this. We nearly got a crafting level, not quite though. We're still like 5k off, I think. But yeah, we're pretty close to that. I'm going to go down to Port Sarim and sell off the last of these necklaces, and then we're going to move on to something that might surprise you guys. I'm going to be doing some agility, and the reason I want to do this agility is I actually want to get 90 marks of grace, so I can recolor my graceful to purple, which will match the thieving cape, just because I think it would look pretty cool, and it's a nice addition to the account. So we're going to head down, sell off these necklaces, and I'll see you when I'm doing agility. Okay, so we are here at Sears. We are starting at 66 agility. Currently got 1 mark of grace. I believe it's 90 to get the recolor, so that's what we're looking for. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it all in one go. Maybe I'll do some agility this episode and some agility the next episode. You guys know how much I hate the skill, so we'll just see when we get to the next clip as to how much I actually do this before giving up. Just got 67 agility. I accidentally clicked off the box when I landed, but there you go. And here we have 68 agility coming in, hoping that we can get the marks of grace before level 70, but we are on 39 currently, so we're not even halfway yet, and we are at level 68, so we've got 2 more levels. Hopefully we can get it before level 70. So we're still smashing on with agility. We need 31 more marks of grace to go, and we are currently sat at 68. But I wanted to say to you guys, if you feel like you need a place to chill out in the game, feel free to join the clan chat. These guys are really nice, and it'd be really nice to see more people in here. Also, now that we are past 500 Clue Scroll caskets, I wanted to mention a goal that I have. If we can manage to reach 1,000 subscribers before we reach 1,000 caskets, I will be doing a live stream of opening all of these caskets. But don't worry, because even if we don't hit the 1k subscribers, I'll still make a video on it anyway. I'm planning to do that regardless. But I thought I'd throw that in there just as a little bonus for you guys. With that said, I'm going to carry on for agility, and I'll see you when I get 90 marks of grace. 69 agility. Right, so here is the mark of grace for 90 marks of grace. This is enough now to buy the recolor for the graceful. But I have actually decided that I'm just going to finish getting 70. It's going to annoy me because I'm going to have extra marks of grace, but I'm also going to be left over with 69. Actually, you know what? Forget it. I don't like agility. So what we are actually going to do is we're just going to go straight over to Shazian and get the recolor for this outfit and get us looking very purple. I'm really looking forward to the outfit going with the thieving cape. I've never actually recolored Graceful before, but considering I can't really make stamina potions anyway, using these Marks of Grace on recolors is about the only good use I have. Okay, so I believe it's this guy that I've got to talk to recolor, but do I just talk to the... Right, so let's tell him I want to recolor my Graceful clothing. Right, so I basically have to use it on him. I've never actually done this before, so bear with me. Do we just use it on the guy? So yeah. Right, so we want to select Arceus, and that should give us a purple hood. Ah, it's beautiful. Right, so now we just do this with the rest of the kit, and we'll have the full set. And there we go, that is all 6 pieces done. Let's equip this real quick. We'll put on the full Graceful first and have a look at it, and then I'll try it with the thieving cape afterwards. I think that looks quite nice. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I always appreciate your opinions. We'll have a quick spin with it. Looks really good. And let's see it with the thieving cape. Not gonna lie, that actually looks really nice. I really do like that. Alright, so what we're actually going to do now is, coincidentally, Arceus Graceful, we are actually going to head over to the Arceus library again, because I want to train up some more runecrafting. As much as I hate the skill, I don't like it being sat at level 24 when everything else is above 50. I want to gradually get this up to 50 and, you know, level it out with the rest of my skills, and the Arceus library is the best place for me to do that. So I'm going to head over there and we'll get cracking on some books. Alright then, so we've been hunting down books for a little while now. We've nearly filled up the inventory. If we hand this one in, we will get the final book for the first inventory of books. And we're going to hand all of these in and see how much runecrafting XP we can get. Let's make sure we do the right option. That is option 2. And let's use up all these books. And there we go, that's the first inventory done. We went up another 2 levels to 26 runecrafting. That's really good. Right, we're going to go get another whole invent of books, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so that's another inventory done. We've got another 20 books to use on runecrafting. Let's get all these done and see if we can push ourselves to 28 runecrafting. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to do. Maybe get 30, maybe a little bit more. We shall see. I'm not hating it too much yet, so we'll probably do it until I get sick and tired of it. But let's get this next inventory done. And there we go, there's another whole invent done. What level did that put us to? 28. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we need 2 more levels for 30. Let's get cracking on with some more books. Okay, so we have another full invent of pages. I'm actually going to trade all of these in at once because I thought it would look quite cool to do this. There we go, full invent of books again. Let's trade in another 20 books. And there we go, that's all of those books done. That puts us to 30 runecrafting. Lovely round number. I think what we're going to do now is we're actually going to move up and do a couple of runs of Wintertod now that we've hit the nice round number of 30. We're going to get fire making done, and then we're probably going to wrap up this episode. So before we head over to Wintertod, we do need to obviously go and get ourselves some food. I'm not going to teleport down to Corrend because it saves charges on my amulet, and I don't want to have to go and picklock more stone chests. So that actually just saves me some trouble in the long run. But we're going to run down to Corrend, we're going to grab some cakes, and we're going to try and do 2 runs with 8 cakes. You guys saw how that went last time. Hopefully I can do a little bit better this time. Probably not, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we have our 8 cakes. Let's head up and do some Wintertod. So I just got to Wintertod, and there was one other thing I wanted to mention, I completely forgot. Now that we have a rune axe, this should help with chopping the bruma roots quite a bit. As before, I was basically just using an iron axe. I still have the iron axe equipped, that's because there's nothing else that's going to go in the equipped slot anyway. What would be really nice is if we could get a bruma torch, because then I'll be able to free up 1 invent slot, have the bruma torch equipped, and then use the rune axe in the inventory. But I just thought I'd put that clip in to mention that we now have a rune axe to use. So let's get on with this winter toad and see if we can get some levels. So we did actually just get 65 construction off of repairing that brazier. I wasn't ready for it, so I didn't have the recording on, but it's getting us closer and closer to the level that I actually want, which is 69, because I will boost the other 3 levels to get 72, and this will actually allow us to get an upgraded cape rack, which means we can store more skill capes in the house, which obviously, hopefully in the future, we will have more 99s. Here we have coming in the big 80 fire making, lovely milestone to unlock. And there we go, that is the first winter toad run done. We did actually manage to do it within the 4 cakes that we had. We only used 3 cakes and 1 bite, so we're going to try and do another run with just the 4 cakes and the leftover of this one. Hopefully I can do it, because I really don't want to be ending a trip early, but I'll see you after the next run. Here is 81 fire making. And there we go, that is the second crate done of the episode. We are going to head up to Edgeville and see what we can get from these crates. Alright, here we are in Edgeville. Once again, we are going to drop off the hammer and tinderbox and get rid of the cakes. And let's see what we can get from these crates. Crate number 1. We did get some UCs. Did I drop anything on the floor? Nope. So not a bad haul. Some decent stuff. We didn't get any pyromance pieces or a Broomer torch though, which is unfortunate because I'd really like to get a Broomer torch, that'd be really nice, but we're going to put some of this into the looting bag and move on to the next one. Okay, so we sorted out everything in the looting bag. I did drop a bunch of stuff, some guy just came across and picked it all up, but it's alright because I don't want it anyway. This is what the looting bag looks like right now. We're pretty much full up now. I did add magic logs and gold ore, also some avantos. We were on 24 items before, now we've only got 1 space left. As per usual, I'm going to be dropping the burnt pages over to another account to pay for bonds. So that's where they'll be going, and you know what I'm going to be doing with the gems. But let's move on to the next crate. Wow, we got a Broomer torch, that's amazing. Sweet. Okay, so we actually did get a Broomer torch from a crate. I don't think I dropped anything on the floor here. Nope, because that was everything that was already there. We should be able to put most of this stuff into the bag and then set up for the end of the episode, but we did get a Broomer torch which can swap out for this iron axe. So now we have a wieldable tinderbox, which is really nice. Okay, so there we go, everything else is stored in the box. We're going to get rid of this frog random because I don't want that. But we, sorry, in the looting bag, not the box, I did put some seeds in the seed box and that was why I messed that up. But we'll be dropping these over to another account and moving on. But with all that said guys, I'm going to end the episode here. As always, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button down below and also leave me a comment about something that you've enjoyed in this video. It's always fun to read the comments and feedback. Once again, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you next week.